What are you, 5 years old and still looking to your father for approval?
Sorry.
Hey.
Hi, Daddy. Well, come on. I want you to meet my friend Josh from school. Josh, this is my dad. Dad, this is Josh.
Hi.
How come you're picking me up today instead of Mom?
Well, I told my students to go home for the day because I wanted to see my beautiful baby.
Dad, you did not. See how he is?
Yeah.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for the manager, please.
Oh, I'm Mrs. Ruiz, the manager.
Oh.
And if you're looking for a new washer and dryer, this is the day to make a good deal.
Well, actually, I came about the job.
I beg your pardon?
The job in the paper.
You want to sell appliances?
Yes.
You got experience?
Well, not exactly, but I'm very good with people.
You speak Spanish?
Household.
Like to your maid, huh?
I'm a very hard worker, and I'm good at organizing things.
I'm sorry, but we only hire experienced people.
Thank you, anyway. Andy, are you wearing lipstick?
Yes. Anything wrong with it?
No, not really. I'm just not used to seeing you made up. Where did you get that shirt?
I bought it with my babysitting money. Everyone in school dresses like this.
You don't look like yourself.
I don't look like a Westmount girl anymore, which is cool since I was the biggest freak walking around on 2 feet.
That's not true.
That's what everyone thought.
Andy, I know at your age it's important to look like your friends, so if you have to change your clothes, but don't change yourself, huh? Don't change who you are.
Oh? Who am I?
Okay, let's settle down. Yesterday we were discussing events leading up to the French Revolution. Mr. Malik, would you care to lead the discussion?
Sure. After we left off yesterday, the People's Tribunal held a mock trial and found Louis and his queen, Marie Antoinette, guilty of grievous crimes against the people. The seeds of the revolution were planted, and now the people were ready to act.
Very good. Keep it going. Let's get some class participation.
All right. Maria, when Marie Antoinette was told her people were going hungry, what'd she say?
I don't know.
Andrea?
How should I know? I wasn't born then.
Her answer's a pretty famous quote. I think you know it.
Really? Well, let me see. Something about, let 'em,
That's right.
let 'em... Oh, yeah, I remember now. Let 'em smoke grass.
Okay, you jokers, I'm not going to tell you one more time. Now settle down.
Unfortunately, Mrs. Hoffman, a bachelor's degree in fine arts acquired in 1959, coupled with no working experience at all, doesn't give us very much to go on.
Well, I'm very eager. I'm very dependable. I learn quickly. I could be a trainee.
At your age? Oh, Mrs. Hoffman, you know how men are these days. Everyone's looking for a 22-year-old girl. Now, if only you were a minority, I mean, maybe we could find a classification to put you under.
Oh, I have one.
What?
Abandoned middle-aged wife.
Oh, That's not a minority, Mrs. Hoffman. There's too many of you for that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, no. Where's the meatloaf? I was counting on eating that meatloaf for dinner tonight, Joshua. Where is the meatloaf? I am too tired to start cooking now.
I ate it.
And where's the cheddar cheese? I just bought it yesterday. We need it for sandwiches. And where's the diet soda? There was a 6-pack there and a whole box of crackers. Crackers are $1.69 a box, you maniac. And that cheese that you stuffed your face with was supposed to last a whole week. Do you think that I have the time and the energy to stand in those lines at the market day after day so you can go on one continuous eating orgy? You're not only acting like a pig, you're beginning to look like one. Oh, God. Oh, I didn't mean that. Oh, Josh, I'm sorry. I'm just so tired.
I know. It'll be all right.
What would I ever do without you? Huh? Hello.
I'm so sorry to keep you waiting, Mrs. Hoffman.
Oh, that's perfectly all right.
We have a little problem.
Andrea said everything was fine.
Well, it isn't. There was some marijuana being sold on campus yesterday, and the kids involved were caught and expelled. But there was a list of potential customers, and Andrea's name was on it.
Andrea involved with drugs? I don't believe it.
Well, I didn't say she was involved. I just said her name was on a list. After all, she hasn't broken any rules yet. But she's been acting out in class, and she's been hanging around with the wrong sort of girls, and I feel there's trouble coming just around the corner. We have a very effective group here in school. It doesn't cost anything. It's called Divorce Kids. It isn't therapy, but we get together, we share experiences, and it helps. Maybe you could persuade her to join.
Andrea doesn't listen to me. She never did. It was always her father.
Has he been available to her at all?
Not so far. He's returning from Florida next week. They're supposed to have lunch.
Maybe he can encourage her to join the group.
Sure. Thank you. Mrs. Goldsmith, from what you've seen, most kids make it through okay, don't they?
There are so many variables. So much out there to make a kid crazy.
Are there statistics?
3 out of 4 do fine.
3 out of 4. Yeah.
I sure hate taking you home every week.
I know. I'm irresistible.
You know, if we were living together 3 days a week, I'd get a housekeeper. You might mention that to the judge when you go to see him next week.
What judge?
In the court, I told you about it, sweetheart.
Why do I have to tell him all that stuff?
Well, so he'll understand about us, you know, how close we are. See, your mom's having quite a gathering.
It's just a faculty cocktail party.
Hey, you want me to carry that?
Hi. Mabel, George, thanks for coming. See you on Monday. We were supposed to have him back by 5 and 6 o'clock, Walter.
So we're an hour late. We stopped for ice cream.
Ice cream? She's competing next week. You know she's not... Cynthia, Frank, you're leaving so early. Bye, love. Bye.
Mom, don't get mad. I only had one scoop.
Don't tell me. Tell Mildred. Mildred makes the rules.
And Lord knows I don't want to break anybody's rules. Not Mildred's, certainly not yours, Betty. Bye, baby. I'll see you Wednesday, okay?
Bye, Daddy.
Bye.
So he's been priming you for Wednesday, huh?
He mentioned it.
Did he tell you what to tell the judge?
We talked about it.
I knew he was going to do that. He's not supposed to, you know. That wasn't our agreement.
Why don't I take some of these glasses in the kitchen?
Denise. A little girl growing up needs her mother. You and I have always been very close, haven't we, sweetheart?
Yeah, Mama.
The judge should know that.
Okay, Mama.
Oh, Denise, you're all I have in this world.
I love you too, Mama. Don't get all upset.
How can I help it if I know he's pressuring you behind my back?
Mama, he's not pressuring me. Honest. You look tired. Why don't you go and get some rest? I'll clean up down here.
You're an angel. Thank you, baby.
What'd you do to your hair, anyway?
Out of style. I'm going back to work.
Dad, that's great.
Of course, I won't be taking home much more than I get from unemployment, but I'll have a job to go to every day. A man needs that.
I'm really glad.
It's kind of a step back for me. But for a younger man, the field is wide open. And a bright young guy coming out of high school has really got a future with his company.
I want to be a musician, Dad.
I know. And I wanted to be a Heisman Trophy candidate when I was your age. We all got dreams, Tony. But you go out in the real world, you got to earn a living.
I'm going to college.
Fine, get an education, but take something practical. You're a musician. Every long-haired doper kid in the world wants to be a musician. It's your mother's fault. She was always fussing around you, keeping you from playing with the other kids.
I didn't want to play with the other kids.
How would you know what you wanted? She was always telling you what you wanted. If you see her this weekend, will you tell Mrs. Know-It-All that I got a job? Okay?
Sure, Dad, I'll tell her.